Hello everyone, welcome to the video, and in this video we are going to see how you can run SQL commands within Jupyter Notebooks. And yes, I am not going to tell you that you need to import pandas, then import the data in a data frame and then do the analysis. I am going to show you how you can write pure SQL scripts within your Jupyter Notebook cells. But why do you want that? Well, sometimes when you do some SQL projects, you need to write some comments or description around your code, right? And for that, Jupyter Notebook actually plays a pivotal role because here you can have your markdown cells where you can write some description around your code, and then if you have ability to run SQL scripts within your Jupyter Notebook, you can run the SQL script and view the result as well, right? But at the end, we will also see how you can convert those SQL tables into Pandas data frame so that you can do some visualization over it, right? So I will also show you that, but first we will see how you can able to run pure SQL scripts within your Jupyter Notebooks without any help of Pandas or anything like that, right? So let's get started. So for writing SQL scripts within your Jupyter Notebooks, you need to install one library which is known as IPython SQL. Okay, and you can import that using a simple pip command like this. You just need to provide exclamation mark before the pip install so that you can run this and install it. I have already installed this library, so I will not install it again. Okay, apart from that, you need to connect with your SQL. Okay, but before that you need to provide a magic command like this, which is nothing but load ext and then SQL. This magic command you need to write so that you can able to run SQL within your Jupyter Notebooks. Now we will create connection to the database, and for that we need to write something like this. If your database is present somewhere else, not in the current working directory, then you have to provide another backslash, and then you need to provide the path of the database file. Okay, so in my case my database file is here, which is nothing but sql mystery.db, and I can also show you this database. This is a very simple database and it has couple of tables, but we are not going to use tables. Our main focus for this video is to see how we can able to query this database, right? So let's get into the video again. Now here I will write my file name. Since it is present on the same directory, I will just write the name. Now this should connect my SQL database in my Jupyter Notebook. Now I can actually run queries. Okay, so I will show you one of the simple queries that we can run. So you see we got the data output here, right? So you see we can able to see the output and we are not doing anything with pandas, right? But now you can ask me a question, but Udit, we are not going to write a single line of SQL script. Our SQL script can have group by, where clause, and other things, right? So a single line does not justify. Okay, one way to break it into multi-line is like this. Okay, so you can provide a backslash here and make it like this. So this will also work fine. Okay, so I can also provide a backslash like this, and this will actually work fine. Okay, I can also run this. So you see this is working fine. But again you will say, okay, this is looking odd. Okay, I don't want to put any backslash. I just want to write pure SQL script just like I write in my SQL queries. Well, for that there is a way. You just need to provide double percentage here, and then you can write your SQL script as you want. Okay, and now I can run it, and you see it's all good. You just need to provide double percentage here to write a multi-line SQL script. If your SQL script is a single line, you can write it in a single line and you just need to provide 1%. Okay, now we will see some more enhancement that we can also do in Jupyter Notebook for our SQL queries. Now, what is that? For example, I have some constants which I can change, right? So, for example, I have some constant called as crime type, right? And this crime type, I have something called as murder, okay? And similarly, for city, I have something like SQL city, right? Something like this. Now, these are my two constants, okay, which I can change as well. Can I use this as variables on my SQL scripts? You can actually, okay. So I will just copy this SQL script. I will paste it here and I will put some where clause, okay. So where, and then from here I will provide type is equal to, and here I need to provide a colon and my variable name, okay. So let me run this cell. My variable name is crime type, so I will provide crime type here, okay. And I will provide a and then I will also provide city equals to, and then here I'll provide city. And now you will see I can use these two variables in my SQL scripts, okay. So let me run it. Now you see I'm just getting the SQL city, and for the type I am getting murder, okay. Now if I'll change from murder to something like result, now you will see I'm getting the result for the assets, right? And again, if you have single line SQL script, all you have to do is you can just bring it to here, remove this percentage sign, and you can just provide some backslash, okay. So what I will do is I will hold alt and I will just provide some backslash here, right? And this will work fine. Yeah. So now it works, okay. So you just need to remove one slash and you can write it in a one line or maybe in multiple lines. It will work, okay. But let's say I have this particular data set, okay. I'm getting this data set. Now I want to visualize this, okay. I want to do some more analysis over it. And I know that, for analysis and all, you have data frame, okay. So can we convert this particular table to data frame? Okay, actually we can, okay. So for example, I can save my queries in a variable. So I'll create a variable called as result, and here I will provide my SQL query. So I can save it like this, and I can also view the variables data, right, which is nothing but the entire thing. But if I'll check the type of this, okay, so if I need to check the type of this result, you see I'm getting a SQL run result set. So it's not a pandas data frame, right? Can I convert into a pandas data frame? I can, okay. So for that, all I have to do is, so I'll create result df equal to, and all I have to do is result dot data frame, okay. That's what I need to do. And then if I'll check the type of result df, you will see, so I'm getting a pandas data frame, okay. Similarly, and this is for like single line SQL query. Now if you have multi-line SQL query, okay, so what you need to do for multi-line SQL query, you can do like that. I can create another variable called res, and here I will provide the variable name, okay. So first of all, let me add the double ampersand SQL, okay. And then here I will provide on the same line, okay, the variable name, and I will need to provide left arrows, okay, left arrows twice, and then I need to write my SQL statement. So for example, this is my SQL statement, okay. I'll just copy this out and I will paste it here. I will remove all these. Now if I'll run this one, you see this local variable res has the data, okay. So if I'll show you the res, so you see this is the data, okay. And if I'll check the type of this one, you will see it's the type is SQL dot result set, and I can again convert it into a data frame using dot data frame method, okay. So res dot data frame, and now if I'll check res df, so this is the data frame, because you can see I'm not getting all this, right? And I can also check the type of it. So if I'll check the type, then you will get the data frame. Okay, and you can also get then other things that is related to data frame. So resdf dot info and all, you can write and get the details just like you work with data frame. Okay, so yeah, I think we should have written all those codes of data frame and all here, but that's okay. Anyway, we covered it all. So I hope you are able to understand this, how you are able to write SQL script, execute the SQL script, and get the tables in your cells. Okay, and you can also write commands and anything like any comments or description around it. And so next time when you'll be doing some SQL projects, right, you don't have to write multiple SQL scripts. You can just create a notebook, write your description, write your project ideas, what you want to do, and write the SQL script. Maybe write some explanation around it, and you can do it all using Jupyter Notebook. All you have to do is just provide this, double percentage SQL, right? And then you can write your SQL script just like you used to do, right? So I hope this is helpful. And in case you are wondering that can I connect PostgreSQL and other kind of data sets, so that is very much possible as well. So I will paste some examples like how you can connect with some of the database. So you see, these are some of the examples, right? For PostgreSQL, you can write Postgres, then colon, then double slash, then your connection to the database, right? For MySQL also you can do something like this, right? So you can also connect, you can explore it. Just write a query in your internet that how to connect with Postgres or MySQL, just connection string and all, you will get it. But the general idea is like this, and all you have to do is install this IPython SQL, and you are all good. So I hope you learned a lot. I will come up with other videos where we will do some SQL projects and all. If you don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe and like the video and share it with your friend. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.